What you're looking at there is my indoor refrigerator. And the reason I say indoor is I'm fortunate enough to have two of them. That fridge is on a 20 amp breaker. It's not a ground fault breaker, it's a regular breaker. The reason that fridge is on a 20 amp breaker is because it draws a lot of current. But the breaker it's on is not a ground fault, so the odds of it actually going offline are extremely low, which is good for the typical household owner because that's where all your valuable food's at that could spoil. We're talking hundreds of dollars. What you're looking at here is refrigerator number 2. This is in my garage, and out in the garage, the electrical outlets are connected to what we call ground fault breakers. So in addition to being connected to a garage breaker that is in the panel, that's a 15 amp right there, they're connected to a GFI, which I'll show you right now. Okay, what you're looking at there is a typical GFI. This one happens to be in the garage. All my outlets in my garage are GFI protected. Usually the exterior ones, like you're outside your front porch, maybe if you have an outlet there, or your back patio, they're usually GFI protected. And also in your kitchen, all those outlets are GFI protected, and your bathrooms. Those are typically by code supposed to be protected. Older houses might not be the case, but any recently built house within the last, I don't know, 20, 30 years, they better be GFI protected. And if they weren't, I would upgrade them to get them GFI protected. I know you know how these work, but in case there's somebody out there that doesn't, right now it's working because the green light's on, and I know there's power there. But if a lightning strike happened in the area, or one of them got moisture in it, it would trip the breaker. And I'm talking about the breaker out here. So you can do it. They have a button right here called push to test, and that trips it offline. So typically that's what it happens. If it's offline, you got lightning strike or the moisture that caused the problem, all you have to do is come back here and reset it like that. Boom, and you're good. Matter of fact, one of my kitchen goes off every once in a while when I'm brewing my coffee. I have no idea why, but it's easy to reset very infrequently. Okay, with all that being said, this is the purpose for today's video. I'm out here with my fridge that's in the outside garage, connected to the ground fault breaker. Well, recently it's been popping offline, and a little bit more than usual. Well, I've been very fortunate because I've always got somebody in the house or myself. We come out here and it's maybe been out an hour, 2 hours, and we're able to save it, and I plug it back in. But I thought about this. What if I wasn't here? What if I was out of town for a week? What if there's a lot of different scenarios where I'm normally not here? Everything in there would spoil. And I just recently bought some nice shrimp that's frozen. That would really piss me off. But anyway, that being said, I said, there's got to be a way of letting me know if this breaker trips. So I said, that would be a great idea. And I thought, I come up with an idea. Of course, I immediately search Google and find out that everyone's got that idea. Well, if I did it, not everybody, but here it is. Bought it on Amazon, $9.99 for this thing right here. Of course, it's made in China. And what you do is you put a little battery, 9-volt battery in it. You plug this into any outlet that's in the circuit that you want to protect. Of course, it has to be in line with this right here. And when the power is interrupted, this is when this kicks into gear. And I was very impressed with how loud this is. Let me show you a demonstration. I don't know if the microphone's going to be able to pick this up. Well, of course it is. Okay, I'm going to mount it on the wall here. So I just put a piece of double-sided tape, my beautiful Gorilla double-sided tape that I have some of. And that looks pretty good right about there. I'll push that in. That ain't going anywhere. Plug it in right here. Turn it on. There we go. Okay. I noticed that I probably say okay too many times in the video. I'll try to cut some of them out. But I have a headset on. This is a headset that I use if to go to the gun range. Really kills the dB down. The reason I have that, this little guy screams. So I am going to energize it right now. Let's say for some reason the breaker trips. Here we go. I'm not kidding. You can hear that all the way in my bedroom, across the house. How loud is that? I can hear that anywhere in my house. It is that piercing. And to get to shut it off, it's so painful to my ears. That's why I actually have a set in my bedroom in case I have to come on and shut it off. I can put them on because it is loud. I think it's a great idea, and for 10 bucks, it can save a lot of your food in that fridge. And earlier in the video, I said, you know, what if I'm out of town for a week? Well, believe it or not, I got the $10 one. There is one, I think 40 or 50 bucks, where you tie it to your iPhone. So you'll get an alert on your iPhone. How cool is that? I'll put the link to the one below, and maybe if I find the one for the iPhone, I'll do that as well. But I hope this video has been informative, and I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. My target number is 500 before I get monetized. I'm halfway there. So I'm going to keep banging out videos and keep working hard. So thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon.